Alright, so today we're going to be going over a really amazing prompt where we could basically turn ChatGPT into our own Pokemon card grader. Something kind of similar to PSA or other grading services, but just to give us a rough idea of what the grade range would be. Obviously, this won't be perfect, it might not even be fully accurate, but it's something to play around with and have fun with, and maybe get a rough idea judging on what ChatGPT thinks is the potential grade for our cards. So the prompt is super simple, and you guys can copy it from the description of this video or the pinned comment. It's extremely beginner friendly. You just have to copy, hit paste, and then hit enter, and you're pretty much good to go to start the process of getting your card graded. Now, I prefer to put this into projects mode. We already had one up and running. That just helps it, keep ChatGPT nice and organized and help our memory hygiene within ChatGPT. But this is basically what happens after you hit enter. We hit enter with this super long prompt, and it'll basically say upload photos in this exact order. I'll grade once I have at least 1 through 6. So now it gives us an exact things that it wants us to upload. For instance, it says front straight on, full card, sharp, no glare. Set number 2, back straight on, full card, sharp, no glare. Front angled under 1 strong light. Back angled under 1 strong light. Corner close-ups from the back and front. Edge close-ups, and then surface close-ups. Now this is just so we can get the best idea of the card and use its visual analysis to try to tell us what the grade may or may not be. Now, like I said, take note, this is rough and it's just mainly for entertainment purposes, but this is a fun way to maybe get a second opinion from somebody before shipping off your cards to one of the grading services. And AI can be pretty good with these types of things. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and take photos of a Pokemon card, and then I'm going to upload them, and we're going to go over the results after I uploaded all of them and show you what it shows me. Now, I'll be right back. I'm going to go take some pictures, and we're going to go over each of them really quickly. So I went ahead and uploaded a variety of angles, which we're going to go over right here just to show you guys. Here's all the pictures that I uploaded. Now I could have done more angles. I was just trying to do it to get a general idea. So then it goes over here and it basically tells us immediately. Estimated PSA grade range, PSA 6 to 7. Most likely the lower one being PSA 6. Then it gives us the confidence. It says medium, edges, corners are visible enough to judge, but surface detail is partially obscured by blur glare. I didn't take great pictures. I was trying to do this really quickly just to show you guys the results of how this works. Then we see the breakdown. It goes centering, basically goes over all of those details, the corners, the edges, any deal breakers such as the top issues for limited grading, back edge whitening, which is the most significant it had an issue with. Then swing factors, if the surface is truly clean under proper light, could push for a PSA 7. If hollow surface shows scratches or print lines, basically could drop to a PSA 5 or 6. Now, take note, this is an extremely clean card. This is one that I literally just ripped not that long ago. However, I don't know the grading mechanisms of what would actually be considered a perfect card. So it could very well be true. I think PSA 7 is definitely fair, but I don't know. Maybe there's things and little nuances I'm not aware of. Now, once again, take note, I didn't take the best pictures, so try your best to take the best possible pictures to get the most out of this prompt, in my opinion. And as you can see here, what I really like about this prompt is this factor right here. As we can see here, the rephoto requests, where basically there's things it's not sure of, it's asking us to take photos once again, just so it can get a better idea. So we see here, front angled, basically rephoto request, number 3, front angled, use 1 strong direct light, sharper focus, no blur. Current is kinda soft. Then number 4, back angled, same issue, need crisp focus to confirm surface. Then more surface close-ups, important tight sharp shots of front surface under angled light, no glare, washouts. So just basically asking us for better pictures. That's why I basically say, like, if you really want to get the most out of this, take the time to take the best possible pictures and you'll get the best possible results to get the actual answer that we're looking for here. But I just did this so you guys can get the gist of how it works, and it's super simple. Once again, all you need to do is copy the prompt from the description of the video or the pinned comment. Go into ChatGPT, hit paste, hit enter, then basically it'll ask you for all the types of pictures that it's requesting. You do those the best that you possibly can, and then you'll finally get your grade. So that's about it. That's exactly how you can turn ChatGPT into a Pokemon card grader. Once again, I reiterate, it's not obviously don't take this as fact, don't take this as certainty. Treat this as for entertainment value. Treat this as trying to get maybe an idea from AI that, maybe it gives us a decent understanding of what we may or may not get in grading. Keep note, PSA grades, all these other grading services, it's really difficult for us to know for sure. They have their own personal nuances that they look into, but this is just to get, a fun little idea of what might or might not be the grading that we would get if we sent it in. So just hopefully you guys found this video helpful or at least entertaining. If you did, please like and subscribe, and have a nice day.